Night came early in Olyama that day. The clouds gathered in silence, and the moon hid her face behind a curtain of mist. Even the crickets sang softly, as though they, too, were wary of what the night carried. Inside Nyarai's hut, the air was heavy with smoke and spite. She had been boiling toto leaves, bitter herbs known to purge the belly and the spirit. But what simmered more than the pot was her resentment. She stared at the twins crouched in the corner, whispering to one another under the light of a dying flame. The memory of their meeting with the ragged man still clung to her like bad luck. "Tell me," she suddenly said, her voice sharp as a spearhead. "Did he give you anything? A charm? A coin? A curse?" Amina shook her head. "No, Mama." Abbo's fists clenched. She was not their mother. Not even close. Nyarai hissed. "Lies are sweet at first, but they rot the tongue." She stood, dragging a clay pot off the fire, and poured its bubbling content into a smaller bowl. "You will drink this," she ordered, setting it before them. "Both of you." The twins stared at the black liquid, its smell pungent like rotting onions mixed with burnt soil. "What is it?" Abbo asked, frowning. "A cleansing brew," she said, "for mouths that speak to strangers." They hesitated. She stepped closer. "Drink, or I'll have the elder strip you and tie you to the iroko tree by morning." Fear won. Amina reached first. She closed her eyes and drank. The bitterness stung her throat, coiled in her stomach like a snake, and she gagged. Abbo followed. Tears rolled down his cheeks before the bowl left his lips. Nyarai smiled. "Good. Let the spirits see that I keep my house clean." But that night, as Nyarai slept, something strange happened. The firewood she had placed under the pot, perfectly dry and crackling before, refused to burn again. No matter how many times she struck the flint, the flames sputtered out. Even when she added dry bark and oil, the fire would hiss, flicker, and die. She growled in frustration. "The twins brought something with them," she mumbled. "Some kind of spirit. Evil, or holy." She reached for her bag of charms and scattered ekp seeds around the hut, seeds meant to reveal lies in dreams. But when she closed her eyes, she did not see the twins. She saw Adaku. In her dream, Adaku stood tall, her skin shining like polished mahogany, eyes glowing with ancestral fire. She raised one hand and pointed at Nyarai without speaking. Then the dream turned to ashes, and the fire returned, this time not in the hearth, but inside the hut walls. Nyarai woke screaming, drenched in sweat. The fire was out again. The twins were awake too, watching from their mat with wide, knowing eyes. Amina whispered to her brother, "Mama is still with us." And outside, beneath the stars, Ogum stood beside a flaming torch planted in the earth. His eyes were closed, his lips moving in silent prayer. He whispered to the ancestors, "Let her taste a little fear." The torch flickered once. Then it went out on its own.